Alright. Hello everybody, it's me, the Invisible Gunslinger #1. Now, I felt that I would record some more Isaac, but not simply because I want to play it a lot. And I do. I have actually been really tempted to play this game quite a lot on my own time. The reason why I am doing these runs of The Binding of Isaac tonight, actually I am quite tired, so, bear with me if I'm a little bit less than energetic right now, but I'm going to take some crazy juice right now. And my dog is awake, so you might hear him in the background. Maybe. And I might have to get up and put him to bed if he decides to go to bed. Basically, the reason why I am recording today is because I felt the last time I recorded The Binding of Isaac, it was a little bit subpar. I was constantly worried about the lag, and I don't know, the commentary wasn't all that good. And I've thought this out, and I've decided that I cannot do any more good commentary as me. I can't do any more good commentary on this game. However, that does not mean that other people can't do good commentary on this game, and thankfully, I am quite adept, or at least so I have, I want to say deluded. Yeah, deluded. So I've deluded myself to believe. So I am going to stop commentating The Binding of Isaac as myself, and I'm going to start commentating it as other people. Some people you will know. Some characters and or voices you will know. Other ones are completely brand new that I have thought up just for this situation of boy goes into basement, goes deeper into hell. And I've thought up some very interesting people that might be able to do this. So, I'm going to try my best to do my best impersonation of these people. By the way, one of them, and maybe a few more in the future, are religious. But you have to remember exactly what kind of perverseness is going on in this game. But, just to keep in mind, this is a big disclaimer in case anybody sees the later video, so I can point to this video and say, haha, you didn't watch this video, dumbass. I am not making fun of any religions. I am just being an extremist of religions, okay? I'm not saying that every person of the religion is going to be as vehement or as posthumous in my expressions. So I just thought I'd get that out there. Alright, but I will poke fun at everybody, so nobody's exempt. I'm gonna poke fun at the atheists, the other people. Yeah, there's only atheists and other people. That's it. There's two subgroups. There you go. That's gonna piss everybody off right at the beginning. So, I thought we'd start this off in somewhat relative territory. I'm going to be a adventurer. I'm going to do an adventurer's log. All right. So, who better to adventure than Cain? So, excuse me, guys. I am going to drop Gunslinger, and I am going to pick up somebody else. Now let me just think of a name. Give me 1 second. All right, I have got it. Let's get into it. Cain, select. Adventurer's Log, Day 1. I find myself in a strange room with stranger writings on the wall that seem to depict a man somewhat similar to myself. I am Cain, also known to my dear friends as Candy. Candy Cain, that's correct. Now, I have no idea why I've agreed to venture into this dark depths. They said that it would be the challenge of a lifetime, so I've decided to delve into the deepness. My first observations note that there are quite a large number of flies, which might indicate rotting meat. Although what ill-fated creatures would dive to these unholy depths is beyond comprehension. The flies are extraordinarily large in body size, and apparently squirt some sort of toxic acid. I've found a card. I do not know exactly what this card is. It depicts a tower, and now a razor. I found this rusty razor blade, but I am truculent to use it at the least. I have no idea what kind of horrible things might have encountered this razor in previous goings. I say I look at this card a little bit more closely. Poor idea on my end. The card had contained some sort of nitrogen element. Speaking of nitrogen elements, there are strange beings down here. Oh, God! Oh, why? The first signs of humanoid life have been perverted in such a ways. Their heads are bulbous in dimension, and their hearts are obviously ill-fated. I am tempted to use the razor to end my pitiful life. Oh my God, even their carapaces are swollen with the rot of the maggots. However, he has dropped some sort of heart-like substance. Oh God, headless beings. Who? How have these things gained life? What kind of ill-fated... What kind of ill-fated machinery propels its... I regret to even call it life. Ooh. This being, this fly, has surely gorged itself on the flesh of other such supple creatures. It seems to emit twice as much poisonous repute as its former colleagues. A treasure chest seems to have left me money, although such small quantities of money would suggest a very primitive sort of trading system. There is fire, illumination, but even this gives me no comfort in these dark times. Even the brightest flame would seem dim in these disgusting conditions. Mountains of shit! Ooh, but in the mountains of shit, there gleams a small pearl of hope. Conjoined flies now. What the fuck? I have now come across a curved horn of unknown origin, although, depending upon the size, it would suggest a mammalian of quite the intimidating proportions. Quite. But it seems as if I can only take one of the items. Odd how I can carry the razor blade, but not the pearl. Oh well. Oh well, indeed. I feel the need, I feel the compulsion to bomb here. Unfortunately, my friends always called me unlucky. Oh, and they were so correct. Oh well. I'll prove them one day that I am not so unlucky. Ooh! There seems to be some kind of man strung up. And various items are scattered upon the ground. Although for what reason I cannot say. Although it seems as if I cannot pick any of the items up without it first lightening the load. So I have to dump off some money. Some of the pennies. I can't carry them all. Why can't I hold all these pennies? A fun joke. A joke me and my friends used to laugh at. Oh, what is this now? Oh, my friends, there is some kind of strange tomato-like being which levitates in such a manner that I cannot even describe. Perhaps its levitation comes from the horrifying whirring that emits from its very empty body. It has no eyes. There are only dark, cavernous holes where any such ocular devices might once have lived. The flies, they hunger. They hunger. And upon its defeat I find a woman's shoe. I put the shoes on as to protect my vulnerable feet from the disgusting the disgusting slurry upon the floor. Who could even say what kind of ill-fated diseases might happen upon me if I was to step in such a slime? I make camp for the night. I cannot speak anymore. Good night. Cowering in fear all the night. Daybreak. But What kind of day is this? Who could even say what is day and what is night in these bowels of the earth? And now, it seems as if levitation has become the average among the terrifying abominations. An eyeless thing, head of one of my former colleagues, maybe, and I say colleague lightly, as all adventurers are my colleagues. I can only propose that these unfortunate souls are those of them who have delved into these befouled depths, such as myself. Although what kind of unholy matrimony has been dealt with here, I cannot even hope to imagine. The strange rock patterns would suggest almost design. But I am not willing to put any sort of intelligent design behind any of these creatures. More adventurers. They hunger for my flesh. Perhaps for a soul of their own. Unfortunately, my will is stronger than theirs. Now, I have picked up a key, and there is a golden door which might hold my salvation, but might also hold my damnation. Let's enter. I spy with my littlest eye, my only eye, a book. Maybe it can contain some kind of hint as to exactly what kind of terrifying creatures would live in these unholy depths. It is called the Monster Manual, my friends. Friends? I don't even know if anybody is reading this log. I don't even know if anybody has found this log yet in the future. Have you discovered it with my charred bones, picked clean by such vivacious beasts? Perhaps. If so, I do hope that it grants you better luck than I have if I have not made it. There is a door here with a slot called the arcade. Piles of shit emit from the corners. However, familiar pictures decorate the walls. And a very blank, bleak, mindless thing sits here among 3 skulls. He seems only to animate when I give him some of my money. The red patch. My mother always warned me about red patches, but usually that was involving girlfriends, so I shall stay away from it. I feel compelled to rid myself of this money. It feels dirty, slimy. Truly. Ooh. A cursed skull, how fitting. How fitting indeed. I know whether or not this beggar is friend or foe. If there was ever a medium neutral, it is he. He's a true neutral, it would seem. Ah, that hurt. More money. Delicious. The flies. Will they ever end? I feel compelled to explore. Damn. Damn you all. To hell! Which is a very likely approximation of my current vicinity. Oh, the vicinity of obscenities. Oh well. I must find camp. I have yet to read the Monster Manual. Ooh, this door is mysteriously opened. I fear that there might be others in the depths. Ooh!